From being a poor boy in a log cabin to the man who saved a nation, this is the story of the man who changed history forever. But his journey wasn't easy. He faced failures, heartbreak, and a war that nearly destroyed America. And in the end, he paid the ultimate price. This man, Abraham Lincoln, was born in 1809, grew up in poverty. His family had almost nothing. No wealth, no power, just a dream. And for young age, that dream was knowledge. While other kids played, Lincoln borrowed books and read by the dim light of the fire. And his favorite books were the Bible and Shakespeare. But tragedy struck. At just 9 years old, he lost his mother. It was a moment that changed him forever. He worked hard, splitting logs, taking odd jobs, but he never stopped dreaming of something bigger. At 23, Lincoln ran for office and lost. Then he started a business, and it failed. His fiancée died. He had a nervous breakdown, and when he ran for Congress, he lost again. It seemed like life was against him, but did he quit? No. Lincoln believed that failure was just another step toward success. In 1858, he stood against slavery, challenging the famous Stephen Douglas. Though he lost that election, the whole country noticed him. And in 1860, something incredible happened. Abraham Lincoln was elected the 16th President of the United States. But this was just the beginning of his real battle. Before Lincoln even stepped into office, the nation was falling apart. Southern states seceded, forming the Confederacy. The Civil War had begun. Imagine being the leader of a nation at war with itself. Thousands were dying. Lincoln had one mission: save the Union and end slavery. In 1863, he issued the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing millions of enslaved people. It was a bold move, but it changed history forever. And at Gettysburg, he spoke just 272 words. But those words would echo through time. Government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth. Finally, after 4 brutal years, the war was over. The Union was saved. Lincoln had won. But just days after the victory, Lincoln went to see a play at Ford's Theater. He didn't know this would be his last night alive. At that night, John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer, pulled out a gun and fired. Lincoln was rushed across the street. But the next morning, he took his last breath. The whole nation wept. The man who had saved America was gone. But his story didn't end there. Lincoln's legacy lived on. Because of him, slavery was abolished, democracy was strengthened, and the United States remained united. Today, he is remembered as one of the greatest leaders in history. A man who failed, struggled, and suffered, but never gave up. What's your take from this story? And this is an important thing to note. If Lincoln could rise from nothing to change the world, then nothing can stop you. If you were inspired by this story, hit like and subscribe for more real-life stories of legendary people. See you in the next one.